The story I'm about to tell you is about Maxime, a 21-year-old who recently joined the police force and just became single after a painful breakup. Encouraged by his friends, Maxime decides to try the Tinder app to move on. Quickly, he matches with Leah, a strikingly beautiful young woman. They chat and hit it off, leading Leah to suggest a first date under the stars at a secluded spot known for its stunning views of the night sky. Filled with enthusiasm, Maxime picks up Leah from her home and heads to this famous location, nestled deep in the wilderness. But just as they arrive and start walking through a field to find the best stargazing spot, Maxime notices headlights speeding towards his car. A van suddenly stops next to them, blocking their way. Bravely, despite the tension, Maxime asks the driver to please move his vehicle. The imposing yet polite man apologizes, explaining that he owns the property and didn't mean to scare them. After a brief, courteous exchange, the man wishes Maxime a good evening and leaves. However, Maxime's relief is short-lived. Soon after, he notices Leah constantly on her phone, a behavior she hadn't shown before. The evening continues, but about an hour later, the headlights of the van reappear, speeding straight towards them. This time, Leah hastily runs towards the van, revealing her complicity with the driver. Maxime then realizes he's been set up. The van driver attacks, but Maxime manages to get the upper hand. However, he sees Leah pull out a metal pipe from the van and threaten him, along with her accomplice, to rob him under the threat of firearms. Maxime, undaunted despite his youth and inexperience, reveals his profession as a police officer and draws his service weapon, forcing the assailants to surrender. He immediately calls for backup. Colleagues arrive quickly on the scene, but in the meantime, Leah and her accomplice flee. A chase ensues during which Maxime is targeted. Fortunately, the quick response of his colleagues allows them to intercept the van, in which they find knives, duct tape, lighter fluid, a large quantity of ammunition, handcuffs, and traces of dried blood. The case ends without injury, but Maxime remains deeply traumatized by this terrifying experience, questioning the safety of online dating.